sit down to work. You're ready, focused, determined. 5 minutes later, you're scrolling through social media. Then, just one more YouTube video. Maybe this one will finally fix your productivity. Sound familiar? Welcome to the procrastination loop, the endless cycle of delaying tasks, feeling guilty about it, and somehow still not doing the thing. We tell ourselves we'll start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns into an hour. Then it's suddenly too late to start today. So we promise to be productive tomorrow. But tomorrow comes, and the cycle repeats. Why do we do this? And more importantly, how do we stop? Most people think procrastination is about laziness, but that's not true. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It's an emotional management problem. It's your brain's way of avoiding discomfort. There's a part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. This is the rational, logical part of you that makes smart decisions. It knows you need to get things done. It sees the deadline. It understands the consequences of putting things off. But then there's another part, the limbic system, the part of your brain that wants to feel good right now. And here's the problem. The limbic system is stronger than the prefrontal cortex. It runs on instinct, habits, and immediate gratification. So when you sit down to start a difficult or boring task, your prefrontal cortex says, let's focus. We need to get this done. But your limbic system responds, this feels hard. Let's do something fun first. And guess which part of your brain usually wins? Exactly. The lies we tell ourselves. The tricky part about procrastination is that it disguises itself as logic. We convince ourselves that delaying something is actually a smart decision. Here are the 3 biggest lies we tell ourselves when we procrastinate. 1. I'll do it later. But later comes, and you push it back again and again, until suddenly it's urgent. The longer you delay, the heavier the task feels. 2. I work better under pressure. We tell ourselves we need last-minute stress to be productive, but in reality, we don't work better under pressure. We just work because of pressure. The truth? You could have finished earlier and saved yourself the anxiety. 3. I'm just not in the right mood. But here's the secret. Action creates motivation. Waiting to feel ready is a trap. The only way to get motivation is to start. Sound familiar? So how do we escape the cycle? How do we take action when every instinct tells us to delay? The key is to stop relying on motivation and instead create momentum. Here are 3 simple techniques to break the loop. 1. The 2-minute rule. If a task feels overwhelming, commit to just 2 minutes. That's it. Write the first sentence of your essay. Open the document and type the title. Do the absolute easiest part first. Why? Because once you start, your brain is more likely to keep going. The hardest part isn't doing the work, it's starting it. 2. The Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat. This tricks your brain into thinking the task is temporary and manageable. Instead of telling yourself you need to work for hours, you only need to focus for 25 minutes. Once you start, you'll often want to keep going. The 5-second rule. Whenever you feel yourself procrastinating, count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Don't think, don't negotiate, just start. The moment you hit 1, take action. Stand up, open the document, type a sentence. It's a mental trick to bypass hesitation. These techniques work because they focus on momentum, not motivation, the power of small wins. Here's something important. Productivity isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. Instead of focusing on finishing big tasks, focus on starting small ones. Small wins create momentum. Momentum creates motivation, and motivation leads to productivity. Even the smallest action, writing 1 sentence, reading 1 page, setting 1 timer, can snap you out of procrastination and into productivity. Because once you're in motion, staying in motion is easy. Procrastination is sneaky. It feels comfortable. It tricks us into thinking we have time. But every time we delay something, we make it harder for future us. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. So here's a challenge. Pick 1 small task right now and commit to doing it for just 2 minutes. Even if it's just opening a document, making a to-do list, or setting a timer. Because the best way to beat procrastination is to stop watching this video and take action.